Hi, my name is Francis and I'm going to discuss to you the rising issue of HIV in the Philippines. First, HIV or human immunodeficiency virus is a virus that causes an impairment in a person's immune system and therefore making him or her vulnerable to all kinds of infection. It can be transmitted through sexual intercourse, blood transfusion, use of contaminated medical instruments, and pregnancy. There are three things that we have to remember. First, HIV is an expensive disease. Second, HIV has no cure. And third, HIV is fatal. Right now, the Philippines has the fastest growing HIV cases worldwide, and it affects the young population aging 15 to 24 years old. In 2008, there are only one new case per day, and a decade after, in 2018, 26 new cases recorded per day. And now, in 2020, there are 38 newly diagnosed cases per day. This is what the journey of an HIV-affected individual will look like. First, if symptoms will develop like chills or sore throat, he or she will be tested at an accredited testing facility. And after that, if tested positive, will be provided with counseling to provide emotional support. And then treatments such as antiretroviral viral therapy to suppress the virus will be started. And lastly, that person will be referred to social support services. It's as simple as that. But why do HIV continue to rise in the Philippines, despite the government claiming that they are elevating their efforts in HIV-related initiatives? Because allocating more resources on treatment and screening will not solve the underlying problem. What lies between an infected person and his or her access to healthcare is a psychological barrier that we call stigma. Since the world is currently in a battle against a different kind of virus, I have here what we call the COVID-19 analogy. One of the reasons why the COVID-19 morbidity and mortality rate continue to grow is because people lie. People lie about their symptoms and about their travel history. And why do they do that? Because they do not want to be stigmatized, to be branded as someone who already have the disease. This scenario is what people with HIV is also experiencing. They are scared to speak to someone and to seek help because they do not want to be stigmatized, to be judged, blamed, and excluded because of what society has branded them to be: hopeless, contagious, sexually immoral, and they lose faith in the government, healthcare workers, or even to the people closest to them. I have here a diagram about a person submerged in a water being surrounded by all these mental models. These mental models are preventing him or her in accessing all the services that he needs. And according to American Foundation of AIDS Research, stigma causes stereotyping, discrimination, and marginalization. But as much as the country needs more resources, such as funds and facilities, what the Philippines really need right now to fight stigma is creating awareness. Law, policymakers, advocates must lobby the government to elevate its attention in educating the public about HIV. HIV awareness campaigns to provide information on mode of transmission, management, promotion of screening must also be provided, and for age-appropriate sexual health education to be carried out in schools and other treatment facilities or community centers. Anonymous testing in screening centers must also be mandated. Furthermore, policies must be implemented so that patient privacy and confidentiality is strictly observed. And the social media must also be a safe haven for the victims to seek help and support, and a platform where they can freely express themselves and their experiences. All these can be our leverage points to facilitate change so that this person can break all the barriers and reach the support he needs, and eventually will reach self-worth, hope, social inclusion, productivity, and a chance at a normal life. Thank you so much for lending me this platform to use my voice in creating awareness about HIV. I too have stigmatized people with HIV, but through this research, I have transcended from my own mindset and understood HIV more deeply. And hopefully, through this humble and simple presentation, I can make a change And maybe, just maybe, I have caught your attention. Thank you.